got a lot. This is all I need. This is all I need.
Pussy and religion.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. First thing on the docket, we got to slander Jada again.
No more Jada slander. We're turning into the Jada slander podcast. It's over.
I just think she's a pretentious fuck. I'm just saying. According to comments, she's a piece of shit. So we just whatever gets the views, man. Whatever gets the views at this point. So that's what I'm going with.
I think Will just got to start. Like, he got to grow his hair out so he looks like Jada. And then he could just start being Jada. He's like, I'm the mother and the father of this household. You know what I mean? You got to play the dual gender role. Okay. To be the mother and the father of the family. See?
You know, I had a funny joke about genders. No, it wasn't about genders. It was about mixed children.
Mixed children? That's a very different thing.
I said it the dumbest way possible by acting. Like, I like to talk to myself in my crib. So I was like, yo, like... what was I thinking? I think I was thinking of Squid Games or something. I forgot what I was thinking of.
You should be telling jokes, having a whole stand-up special by yourself.
Yeah,
I respect it. I do that shit too.
So I was thinking, I'm like, yo, it's kind of cool if you're like a biracial child, like Asian and black, because you can say the N-word and whatever Asian slur you want. And I was like, yo, it's really cool to be like a multi-genre kid.
You can't really say that though. Logic can't say nigga.
You can.
I mean, you can, but not. I don't know.
But you can't say the Asian slur. But I just thought it was cool, like, if you're, like, a multi-genre.
The Asian slur?
Like, you know, a multi-genre kid.
All right, multi-genre.
Yeah, you know, 2 books. You know, you just... It was funnier in my head. And this was also a month ago when I thought about this. So I wish I had the joke at that time.
I'm trying to know what Asian slur you're referring to. I'm not saying it. Does it start with a C?
I don't know what it starts with. I know there's just multiple slurs in the book.
In the book of slurs? The mythical book of slurs?
Nah, it's not mythical. It's there. It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible a few times.
John 3:16.
On the 4th day, Jesus created the chinks.
Oh, my God. All right. See?
Nah, I love it. I love y'all Asians. Y'all can make fun of me. It's cool.
All right. How was your week? I don't even know at this point.
Let me hear the bane. My week was good. Everything's been going swell. I've been working a lot. My job is weird because they don't tell me. When I got there, they're like, yeah, we don't expect anyone to work 40 hours a week. But, like, everyone there is working, like, 80 hours a week. But they're like, yeah, you don't have to. But, like, I feel like I'm the only one not doing it. So I'm like,
yeah,
I think I got to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
It's called a suggestion. So it's like...
Like, they emphasize that, like, you only out. Oh, yo, clock out at 5, you know, enjoy your day. Yeah. And I'm like, you kind of gave me a lot of shit to do. Like,
yeah, I get it.
It's kind of weird.
It's the name of the game. So,
yeah.
My week was all right. It felt excruciatingly long. You know what it was? This entire week, well, for the past 2 weeks, actually, let me correct that. For the past 2 weeks, I thought I had Christopher Columbus off. So
it's Indigenous Peoples Day, sir.
Yeah.
Politically correct, okay?
I thought I had Indigenous Peoples Day off.
Okay.
So for the past, like, randomly throughout the year, I'll just call out, like, just like, fuck it. I'll just use a sick day. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I don't really need to use a sick day because I have that Monday off.
You make plans and shit?
Nah, I just thought I had Monday off. So for the past 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, I want to call out, but fuck it. I'll go to work. I got Monday off. Mm-hmm. I went to work on Wednesday, and I overhear my manager and the assistant talking. She's like, yeah, everybody called out on Monday, so it's just me and Davon working. I'm like, huh? The fuck is she talking about, me and Davon working? So I got up, and I'm like, what'd you just say? And she repeated it. And I'm like, but Monday is fucking Christopher Columbus Day. And she was like, yeah, that's an optional day. Like, that's not a holiday we just have off. I was like, excuse me? And she's like, Davon, you've been here for almost 3 years now. I was like, yo, I'm not going to lie to you.
You just didn't come in.
I was like, yo, if you didn't say anything, I would not have showed up. Like,
Jesus.
It would have been you working and me knocked out.
Now I'm trying to think if I have that day. I have Monday off. I fucking hope I have Monday off.
You need to ask because...
I'm going to ask tomorrow.
I thought I had off, and I was quick to find out I did not.
Rude awakening.
The only 2 people in the office working that day.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there at this point, I'm like, so I'm working, but I'm not working because I'm not going to be working.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to go lay down somewhere in a corner and take a nap and mind my business. Mm-hmm. But that was just like a rude awakening because I was like, oh, shit, like, man. I have a photo shoot Sunday. So I got to do that. And I'm like, all right, cool. That was perfect. I could edit on Monday. and then send this dude the photo.
Yeah,
blah,
why
blah,
do
blah.
jobs pick and choose? They're gonna have that day off.
Yeah,
It's kind of a pointless holiday. I'll be real.
No, it's not.
You need the day off.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I would appreciate it, but like,
The fuck? We need every day off.
like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, am I supposed to sit in like, you know, shedding
Appreciate-
tears for the
No.
indigenous people that passed away?
if you want, or you just enjoy the day by,
You know,
I don't know, finding a new land accidentally.
colonizing. Ooh, let's be colonizers. Ooh,
I'm gonna be colonizers for Halloween.
this week's episode of Completely Responsible.
Colonizers. You just walk
Let's be
around.
some fucking. I'll be ill.
We can colonize podcasts.
Yo, what are you helping my colonizer? Give me your shit. Run your shit.
Yeah,
Just gotta start asking other people to run their shit.
Ask? No,
No,
we just take it.
No, run your shit.
Yeah, we can run. Oh, we can take podcasts.
The Queen said.
We take podcasts.
Ooh,
Academics.
colonized podcast.
Ooh, if we take academics, we have the #1 podcast on Spotify.
He has a #1 on Spotify. Rogan's on there.
He beat Rogan.
Jesus, nice.
It's
Good
that
shit. Rogan's falling off.
it's this
Huh?
chat niggas army. It's killing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was in for a rude awakening when I realized I had work on Monday. It's crazy because I'm not gonna be there, so I don't know what they're gonna do when I just act like I forgot again. Like, oh no, my table, it's
Yeah.
broken.
The best part of like any job is getting to the point where you're too valuable to be fired and you just
Oh,
stop
I'm
giving
there.
a fuck. Yeah,
I'm there.
that's the best. My old job, I was like that. I was at the point where it's like, oh, they can't fire me. I'm like too
Yeah.
valuable.
I'll be
And I can just-
apologizing for show.
I can just do whatever the fuck I want at this point. Yeah, that's the best feeling.
He offered a promotion. He was like, "Yo, well, I don't really feel like it was a promotion. It felt like more work." But he's like, "Yeah, like yo, I wanted to ask you for your opinion. Would you want to switch your position and go here and then train someone for your position?" I said no. I was like,
said
no.
no?
Yeah, I know the position he's referring to, and
And
I'm
it's
like,
stressful.
they don't take off. Like I've seen them work sick. I was like, no. I was like, nah. I was like, yo, to be honest with you, I really like my
Depends on the pay bump, right?
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be anything significant.
Oh,
that
no.
would have been like a $40,000 increase if I did it. Like I would need like 40 extra thousand.
Oh, you need 40. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, all on top of whatever I make. I think I'm like near the 40,000 range now, so I gotta get like 80. Like,
You're a double.
yeah, you gotta double my shit, bro. So I was like, I know you're not gonna do it. No, like, I might just throw a hint, like just to see like how he feels. I'm like, I'll do it if you double my salary. See, and if he like gives me the straight face,
No shit. You might as well entertain it. Like,
Yeah.
yo, out of curiosity.
we'll find out Wednesday. I'm gonna talk to him again. But it's like an exhausting job. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. I
But
feel
for
you.
$80K, I think I'll deal with it.
Work is ghetto.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get this podcast off. You know what's
Facts.
funny? I say that like this is not gonna be 10 times worse.
It's probably gonna be just as hectic.
Man, I feel bad for y'all. I'm gonna be an extra asshole.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Like I feel like I'm pretty nice now. Like I'm pretty just like there. I don't know. What do you think?
What do you mean? Like
Like am I just there? Like how's it working with me?
wait, what? Oh, you're pretty chill. Well, for me, like I'm a lazy fuck. I don't do. You do all the work. You edit the shit. I just show up. I'm like, shit, all right.
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah, I know that. But
Okay.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to contribute. I'm trying to, stuff to YouTube if I can. Well, we'll talk about it later, but
Yeah, as long as I'm a good employer. Let me stop.
Hey,
But
man.
nah, I feel like I'm gonna be
you
like
change the name to the Dave Vaughn podcast. I'm like, what the fuck?
I might listen. I'm gonna do exactly what Andrew
Joe
did.
Budden? Oh.
They did that on their podcast because he went on Joe Rogan. So like they got like he introduced him as Andrew Schultz, like you know. So you know when someone likes you, they're not gonna do extra thought. They're gonna just type in whatever they heard someone call you as. So he was like, "Yo, fam, like all of my shit is getting a significant bump in views, except for this shit." And he said, "Yo, for the longest, I could not figure out why." He's like, "Everybody's searching my fucking name. My name is not in the fucking podcast."
Yeah.
So you put Andrew Schultz's presents Flagrant 2, and then like he changed the font size now, but he used to say like in small font, like with Akash Singh.
I mean, shit, man. It is what it is. You need that viewership. So fuck
Akash
it.
didn't care. He's like, fam, you see our views now? He's like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, fuck it.
he said the check looked different. I don't care.
At least they didn't pull a Joe Budden and just change it to his name. Joe Budden
yeah,
podcast.
they went from I'll name this podcast
Yeah,
later to
to-
Joe Budden. That's crazy.
Joe Budden presents the unnamed podcast. Oh, that would be better.
Man, that shit's nuts. I mean, yeah, it might be Davon presents Completely Irresponsible.
You don't got that
Yeah.
clout yet.
Nah, but when I do, oh.
Hey, man.
But nah, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be way more irritable. Well, I'm gonna definitely be busy.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
gonna be
it
busy.
sounds exhausting.
But it's gonna be more fun though. It's more gratifying though.
Yeah, it'll be so cool to go on tour. Like,
Yeah.
and for anybody listening right now, this is all irrelevant, but we're chatting. That's the point of a podcast. Going on tour would be really funny. Like, especially if it's like imagine if it's like all of us from like Hall 2 or majority of us from Hall 2 and they just work for us.
Yeah.
That would be some
hire
funny ass
interns
shit.
and shit.
Like, Well, I wouldn't call them interns.
No,
I'm calling Olu an intern.
No, hey,
Imagine Kenny as an intern.
Yo, KJ.
Well, Kenny would be the accountant at that point.
I mean, ill. I wouldn't mind. That'd be ill.
I don't know what
Shit.
Olu would be. It'd just be something. I don't even know. We need like a spiritual advisor, a manifester.
Yeah, I need a hype man.
Eric. Oh God.
Dude, Lavi.
Eric would actually piss me off.
Eric
I would
is-
fire Eric.
We need to get Eric back. We'll get Eric back, I guess, host.
Yeah.
One time.
I would fire Eric actually. Now that I think about it.
You would enjoy it.
No.
You would enjoy firing him. I mean.
Oh yes. I actually
Yo,
would
you're
enjoy
hurt.
firing him. You know, I'm just gonna run off on a tangent. All right, let's get into our shit, man. We got a. Where's my butt plug thing? Oh, I see.
Can you just leave your butt plug? Jesus Christ.
I bought a butt plug for my computer, and it's pretty lit. So just keep the orgasms faithful.
Okay.
All right, I think a lot of things happened this week, but we got to really address the ultimate elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys know, Monday, Instagram was in a frenzy. It went on, tried to post your funny
Instagram. It was Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp.
Instagram,
People don't
Facebook.
realize how big WhatsApp is. Like,
Yeah, it's for all Caribbeans.
it's not. No, it's for all. Like the whole world uses that shit. Like every country that's not America uses that over their fucking phone. Like why everyone. People in other countries don't want to pay for a fucking cell number. Sometimes they just use fucking
It's easier.
WhatsApp. So
I
yeah,
use that when I get
You know what I mean?
my China Connect for sneakers.
That's cool. I've used that
So-
before.
But let me set the scene. Monday morning. You wake up. You want to send the group chat on WhatsApp a funny good morning meme. You want to go on Instagram and see if the local thought showed her nipples on there. Or you might want to go on Facebook and see if a MAGA riot may consume. And you notice the little pinwheel thing is up. You think, damn, maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Let me reset it. But you realize Pornhub is still playing in the background, so it's not your Wi-Fi. You then come to the conclusion that Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook are down. You're like, all right, cool, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna ignore it. An hour later, still down. 3 hours later, still down. 6 hours later, still down. What's the first thing you're thinking?
Shit for me, that shit was. So my SIM card on my phone wasn't working. So
Brokey.
I don't know why my SIM card just randomly stopped working. So I couldn't call or text people. And Instagram wasn't working. That's like my other primary thing of communication. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I have WhatsApp. Let me do the ghetto shit and fucking take their numbers and try to hit them up through WhatsApp. That shit was down.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I can't talk to anybody. So I was secluded
fucked
that day.
position,
I was
yeah.
secluded. I couldn't talk to nobody. So
But
I had to reach out. I had to go to Snapchat to try to reach out to people. People don't even use Snapchat. So I was just left on. No one's even opening this shit. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I guess I'm secluded. I was hitting up people through GroupMe. I'm like, damn.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was
Gotta
pretty.
use Twitter
I
at
was
that
down
point.
bad. I was down bad.
I'm not gonna hold you. For a while, I was confused. I was like, damn, like what the fuck is going on with Instagram? I kind of ignored it, and I was really busy at work anyway. So I'm on Twitter. Now I'm realizing everybody's having this problem. Because sometimes like Instagram will be down, but it'll be a few people's
Yeah.
problems.
Once the memes start coming.
Yeah.
Once I saw Twitter tweeting, like Twitter was making tweets
Like, yo, what's up?
like, yo, it's good. Everyone's here now.
I think it's bad arrogant.
So what's up, literally everybody? That's what they said.
The arrogance Twitter has is fucking hilarious. But I want to start off with the let's start off with just the overall consumer part of it, like how people reacted and shit. I think we have a fucking problem as a society because I don't know about you, but every hour I went right back to Instagram. It was like,
You know what's funny? I feel like none of us even like Instagram. We're just on it just cause.
yeah. and
Twitter is like, we like Twitter, but Instagram is like,
Instagram was that thing where it's like you took it away from me and now I want it back.
Yeah.
But if I have it, I don't give a shit.
it's a good time consumer. But
Yeah.
it's like, it's just fucking awful.
I was fucking embarrassed about how many times I checked Instagram to see.
Yeah, me too.
This app
I
fucking
used it a million
worked.
times, especially because my shit wasn't working. So I was like, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
contact people.
Like I wasn't even concerned from a business perspective of the podcast. I was just like, I just want to see what niggas is doing. Like, just checking this shit. I felt like a dope fiend. Like I was like, well, gotta get this stuff, gotta get my fix. And like,
That's crazy.
that's fucking embarrassing. Like the overall dependence we need on Instagram to the point where we're losing our shit. Like niggas is tweeting, yo, I thought my Wi-Fi was down. Like you stupid motherfucker. It's
the only thing you use your Wi-Fi for.
Yeah, like YouTube works, dumbass. Your Wi-Fi works. But the fact that we were going crazy and it's like people are making jokes about how like. Imagine you have like a real business on Instagram, like
people are fucked, yeah.
Yeah,
WhatsApp too, Facebook. A lot of people on those three websites. A lot of business goes down exclusively through there. So,
bro,
a lot of people get fucked.
It's a long day, like
all the businesses that use WhatsApp, all the people that you contact each other. Oh shit,
that shit is fucked up.
The stock went down. Yeah, stock went down.
B Simone was fucked up. She's selling
what?
B Simone. You know, I don't know if you know her, but
no.
She does like she's selling her Instagram stories for $10, like to be on her close friend. She was fucked, man. That could have been a big day for her.
Damn, she had like a little OnlyFans, but through
just
some private,
a regular close friend story, like my shit.
Oh, regular? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
That's
charge
smart,
people
though.
for it.
Yeah. But like, imagine I was saying this joke on Twitter. I was like, yo, imagine you run an Instagram ad on that day and it's just down. This nigga's just like you look at your reach and it's like 0. It's like, fuck. Like. You know how fucking mad I would be if I ran an ad and then it's just Instagram shut down that day? And you know they're not going to honor that. Yeah. They're not honoring that.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, they're not honoring that
They can extend it at least. They got to give you like a free credit. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope, nigga, because...
Everything was fucking down, yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you hear even fucking... I don't know what they said. They said the cause was like a production issue. Like someone did some bullshit. Yeah.
No, nigga. No. I was dialed into the... Let me get my investigator hat back on, man. I kind of saw this shit from start to finish. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I woke up in the morning. I'm watching the news. I like to watch MSNBC, and they're talking about the whistleblower. So
that was something separate, though. No.
No, that happened. Okay, so look.
It's at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, the whistleblower thing happened Sunday night. They put it on the 60-minute show thingy, whatever it's called.
But then all the whistleblower said was like, oh, these apps are making themselves addictive to people or some shit. What did he say?
No. The woman said, first of all, can't trust a white woman. Don't have her in your company. But what the whistleblower said about Facebook was they were lying about, I think I'm going to say the wrong word, but basically like their community guidelines, they weren't really protecting younger kids in
they targeted
their content. And also they're using specific content to spew more hate. So, like, basically with the riots, like, they're realizing that's where the money's going. So it's like, nah, keep pushing this out, keep pushing it out, keep pushing this out. Keep putting content in certain people's eyes that is going to make you drum up conversation, but in a more hateful manner, which is not good because of what just fucking happened and what
I don't think they did that intentionally. It was just the way the system worked.
No.
It was intentional?
Yes. She collected all the data because I guess she works directly with that. And she was like, nah, like, yo, they're literally doing this and lying about it to the government saying, yo, it's okay, we have everything under control. But they're purposely putting it out more to do that. Because think about it, the more usage, the more revenue you get. So that was basically the whole
thing.
They
want people on there talking spicy so they could just, keep the clicks going, keep the conversation flowing, keep the bullshit
but
flowing.
The issue with the spicy talk was like, fam, like this is damn near ensuing riots.
Especially with kids involved.
And then that was another thing, the adverse effect it was having on children, specifically little girls. It was like, yo, like they feel like they're actually more likely to be depressed and then want to commit suicide and all that other stuff.
Yeah, they're definitely known for that
like,
shit.
Family, like the ultimate goal is at the end of the day to protect the younger generation.
So it's the conspiracy that they went down to cover that shit up or some shit.
I don't think that's a conspiracy though. I mean, listen, if you want to call it theory, let's call it theory.
I feel like that's like most of that stuff was already known about those apps.
What?
The whistleblower shit. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like
they had issues, but not someone exposing them.
I feel that was like always like low key known. Like, oh, okay, these things they're making themselves addicted to children and whatever. Making girls like.
It was known, but they said they were fixing it.
Okay.
So the fact that not only were they not fixing it, but they were making it worse purposely, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you with your girl and then y'all have a problem. You say, all right, I'm going to do better. And then you just do the exact opposite and then amplify it. Like, it's like, damn, nigga, you going to cheat twice now?
And everyone's like, yo, we need to break them up. There shouldn't be 3 companies. These 3 companies should be separated. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. It shouldn't be together.
So,
I'm not necessarily against that, but I don't know.
Yeah. So, Instagram, then right after that happened, because now everybody kind of knows around the morning time. It's like it's being aired on all news platforms. It's being put everywhere. So, subsequently, like I think right after I posted the fucking thing, like saying new episode, like maybe 20 minutes later, Instagram's down. Everybody's in a frenzy, and it's like, what was the thing I'm saying? They apparently, well, not apparently, it did. They deleted a portion of the server. I think it's like the DNS server or whatever. I don't really understand that tech stuff, but they deleted a portion of it, and it was like, yo, it's not like there's an error. Like it's legitimately fucking gone. Like they deleted like an entire portion of Facebook out from their thing. It's basically like they just said, nah, like yo, but people are saying like, and what I do believe is that they did that because of what's going on. Mark Zuckerberg kind of had to like clean shit up, give it like a little distraction, like just to fix some shit, you know, get all their ducks in a row, just to ensure like, whenever this hearing actually happens, I think it happened Tuesday. Whenever the hearing happens, they can just be like, nah, like we're actually doing this. That's just misinformation. Whatever, like they want.
They're doing it in front of like the CIA and shit, or not CIA. They're doing it in front of like the government, government hearing type shit.
So I don't know what portion of the government.
I know I said CIA. It's like Senate and Congress, whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's always funny when they grilled him. Remember the last time they grilled Zuckerberg?
He looks like a fucking robot.
They kept grilling him. That shit was funny.
But it's
I'll
just
say that again. You saw what they what else leaked? Twitch got hacked too. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that was funny.
And all the streamers like revenue got leaked, and these motherfuckers are making crazy.
See that one guy, Know Nothing TV.
Oh yeah, he did that himself. He's the person that posted it, but he like put his own just to make like a joke of himself.
Oh okay. Yeah, I'm like, yo, like yo, this nigga got mad beef with him. Like damn,
he
like
put zero. Nah.
You know what he do to y'all? Like,
he's the one that like republished it, but he put himself in there just to so his name got clout, but he got zero.
That was funny.
But
that was a good idea.
It was just funny because seeing the amount a lot of these dudes make, and what's funny is a few of those people were like political, like socialist streamers, and they're talking about like they're pretending like they're broke. They don't pretend like they're broke, but they act like they're like, yeah, you're coming out the 1%. Like, motherfucker, you are the 1%. What are you talking about? Like, you are one of the wealthiest people.
That's what you got to do to make it.
Shit, man. Get your bread. They're
Listen, if I start coming here every week talking about how much I hate women, you gonna know why. Like, it's a bump in views, bro. Like, I had enough of this shit. If I gotta start lying and shit,
man. That shit is crazy.
But overall, I thought that entire Monday, I thought it was pretty interesting how the content space worked with Facebook, and just how
all that shit went down. Yeah, I don't know. People be addicts on this shit. How long you think you can go? Would you do like a retreat where you can't touch your phone? People have like things like that. You could just for like 5 days
by myself, phone. Or like on my friends and shit.
By yourself?
No,
you can't do it by yourself.
Either that, or I'm gonna start touching myself.
Nice place. Start being a meal lot.
Just aggressively.
No porn?
Huh?
No porn though.
Nah, I'm just.
Raw dog it?
Yeah, straight mind.
Straight mind. Straight mind thoughts. Just.
Oh, I'm gonna create an Instagram in my head. Double tap.
Jesus.
Get left on scene in the DMs in my mind.
Whack close friends. Stupid.
Yo, I need to be taking out a lot of women's close friends. I hate it here. It's just abysmal. I don't want to get back into it. It's just abysmal.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, no, I can't do that. Mark Zuckerberg is a piece of shit. Let me just wrap that up.
Is he?
No.
Sounds like a decent guy.
I gotta say something.
He's like cool.
No, he's a weirdo.
It's like you go to his house, he'll cook you some Korean barbecue.
Like this? Hey, would
you
like some KBQ?
Like a really nice guy.
He doesn't look like it.
He looks like a super.
You remember I Am Robot? He looks like one of those robots.
Yeah. Those robots had more charisma, but yeah. That shit is low.
Would you like a Tesla? Like, he's fucking freak. You saw the nigga on a jet ski?
No, sir. He's mad goofy. It was like
he's fucking weird, son. That might be his karma. Wait, hold on. Hear me out, though. All this shit that's happening might be his karma now that I'm thinking about it. Remember, he did steal Facebook, the idea of Facebook from the Winklevoss twins.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
This might be all his karma. Nigga lost $7 billion a day. That's light work.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's kind of.
I'll do $7 billion a day. I'm shooting myself in the head. Like,
sure, I'd be like, damn, I had that much.
Nah, you just in the black and the red. $7 billion in the red.
In the red. I'm like, yo, chief, like there's 7 billion people in this country, in this world. They gotta all chip in.
I'll give you $1.
Yeah, can everyone on the planet give me $1? Oh man. So I can pay off my debt.
You know what that reminds me of? Like, there's this always broken math. It'll be like, yo, if 100 people in the world gave me it'll be some crazy shit. Like if 100 million people in the world gave me $1, I would have $1 million. And nigga was like, what? Like, what kind of fucking math are you doing, chief? Like,
yeah, I've heard the goofy shit. People are like, oh, Jeff Bezos, if you take all Jeff Bezos' money, it could stop world hunger. I'm like, no, it can't.
Yes,
like,
that's the one. That's the one.
Some dumb shit.
Yes. That is exactly the one, too. And I keep seeing
people,
that.
They're mad. People's math is like, they don't really understand the scale.
But it's funny because when they do it, I don't really do the math. So I just be like, yeah. And then I do the math. I'm like, oh, no.
How much is Jeff Bezos worth? Like 500 million or something?
A lot.
He ain't worth having trouble.
Enough to go to fucking space.
Like 100? I don't even know. I'm retarded.
This nigga has enough money to go to space. So
that's baller.
Yeah. All right, but enough of that. I'm glad Instagram's back so I can start being a creep again on the platform. Let's talk about what was it? Oh. I'm childish. All right, before we get into the Dave Chappelle thing, I just want to get this joke out the way.
All right.
So, to provide context, I was watching a comedy skit. Not a comedy skit, a comedy show, a special, this white guy, I forgot his fucking name. But I really enjoyed it. I wish I could remember his name. But he had this, he's doing like a little bit where he was talking about black comedians and like the jokes they make. And I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, that's mad. Oh, I remember. He said, imagine if Martin Luther King was a comedian during the civil rights movement. It's like, I have a dream. I forgot the joke anymore, but it was wild ignorant. Like, but it was funny. And it led me to think about the civil rights movement. And then I just started thinking about the past in general. I'm like, damn, I wonder what comedy was like back then. Yeah. And then I started thinking, I wonder what comedy was like for white people back in around like the 1950s, 1960s. And my mind took me to a dark place. It was like,
you like racist shit?
Just shooting for it. Like, I mean, what's the deal with Emmett Till? Like, I mean, shit's crazy, huh? It's like,
you have a Kermit the Frog voice.
I don't know. I was trying to do Simon. What's the deal with Emmett Till? But I just think I can see white comedians back in the 1950s, 1930s, 1960s, whatever, just shooting for it. Just not even making a joke, just 45 minutes of racial slurs, like just back to back. Like,
domestic violence. It's my house. Of course it's domestic. Like, he's some dumb shit.
I mean, they eat watermelon, am I right? And you're like, yo.
Shit, son.
Everybody's cracking up. Like, speaking of cracking up, why don't we crack some whips? And you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Shit.
Imagine being the one black guy somehow there. Like,
just, sir, excuse me, sir.
He brings you on stage. Come here, boy. And you're like, oh my God.
Oh,
like,
shit.
But
speaking of cracking whips.
Oh God, what the fuck?
I mean, it's like, I fell in this like TikTok fucking rabbit hole, and then it goes into a post. This white dude with just a whip, and he's whipping it. He's like, here's this custom whip, whatever RX 3000 whip I have, and listen to the noise this sucker makes. He's whipping it, and you hearing the snap, like you just hearing the snap, and he's so passionate about his whip, but it's like, bro, do you realize like you just look like a slave master, bro? Like, you can't have a whip anymore. Like, it's the whip. Like, I feel bad for people that like, I don't feel bad for them, but like some people like are passionate about whips and shit, but they can't be. Like, you can't be in public with just like, man,
whip.
Like, some people's thing is like pool. They love playing pool. Some people love like badminton.
Some
people like
slavery.
whips.
Oh.
But you just can't. That's just a hobby you got to keep to yourself. Like, you can't be in the backyard whipping it. Imagine like you just hear in the backyard, you just hear some noise. Like, what's going on? Oh shit, little Timmy's up to something. Holy shit!
There's certain things white people can't have in 2021.
You just can't.
Whips, red hats, Oakleys, and draft beer.
Yeah, draft beer. Yeah.
In football, I'm just gonna add
white
that
people
to
want
the list.
sunglasses. Like, you just can't wear sunglasses. Like,
or a non-fade. Like, they can't just have it cut. Like, get a fade, Duke. Or I'm gonna think you're racist. Like,
I don't know, man. I just can't. I just couldn't stop thinking about like
that's funny.
Certain hobbies you can't have. Like, you just can't have a whip, bro.
Imagine being a whip enthusiast.
You can't even be a black person with a whip.
Nah, you can't, because I mean, we're claiming it.
They'd be like, nah, bro.
Nah, we're claiming
You gotta take the stigma away from it.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, I'm claiming it and taking it back. We kind of did with
spankings. See our protests out in the streets with whips. Destigmatize the whip.
Start hitting people with it.
It's be a bunch of. What would you do if you just saw a mob of white people with whips and like destigmatize the whip?
Nah.
And they're not. They're very progressive folks.
No.
They're
Where am I?
not for.
Where am I?
This is 9th Avenue right here.
No, too crowded. Logging out.
Marching down.
Stigmatize the whip. They crack it and hit me on 8th Ave. Like, fuck out of here.
Terrifying. Jesus Christ.
Imagine doing it in Central Park. That's that's racist. Because white people took Seneca Village from us. That's racist as fuck. Nah, man. See, I see the game white people be playing, yo. You think I'm stupid? I'm not dumb, nigga. I don't even know what we was talking about. Oh, jokes in the 1950s. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even care. All right. Dave Chappelle drops a comedy special called The Closing? The Closer?
The Closer. Okay.
The Closer. I'm going to let you go first.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Yeah. He started off by saying this is going to be his last comedy special in a while. And before this, he was getting a lot of like PC outrage on him because his last few specials, he was coming at trans people again. So he started off the special like, not even start off, throughout the special, he was going hard again at trans people doing this thing. But then at the end, he flipped it into like a very pro-trans, like positive story about that. So I guess what he was trying to do was like, since this is going to be his last special in a while, he wanted to like just kind of do it for his legacy and show that like all the anti-PC people, he's not going to go down as like just a comedian that hates trans people. Okay. He kind of like wanted to flip it on a good note. So I think that's what he was going for. I thought the special itself was good. I'm just sick of the subject matter. Like I've heard him talk about this shit. Not him. Okay. Not only have I heard him like make a bunch of like get some new material.
Okay.
I thought it was a good special though. Like I laughed at certain points. I thought it was funny, but I'm just like, all right, I'd rather hear some fresh subject matter rather than the same shit over and over again. Like you got you got to talk about trans people, you talk about fucking COVID, and you talk about like racial issues. It's cool, but it's like
okay. I feel like as I was listening to podcast, as I was listening to the comedy special, I felt like it was really good. I personally laughed at it. Like I enjoyed it thoroughly. The trans jokes were funny as fuck to me. Maybe because I have like a horrible memory.
At first, I feel like they weren't that good, and then they started to get funnier throughout, like later on.
Yeah, I have horrible memory, so I don't remember the trans jokes in prior.
The older specials, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna remember that shit. So to me, it's like fresh fucking content, right? I said it was funny, but I have something on that. I don't feel as if Dave Chappelle is that funny anymore, and here's why. I feel like you said, you laughed at some points within the comedy special. I feel as if with a comedy special, I want to laugh the entire time, or at least 85%. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't think I laughed that much. I think at most I laughed 35% of the time, but I still enjoyed the special.
But yeah, you know what? He's not even necessarily always going for laughs, but you're always interested throughout. Like even if you're not laughing, you're like, oh, okay, like you're still like drawn in. Meanwhile, you watch some random comedian on Netflix. If it's not funny, if it's funny 35% of the time, you're either not paying attention half the time, or you're gonna turn it off completely.
But that's
Dave. You're actually like locked in,
and that's the point I'm getting to. I feel as if he transcended comedy to a point where him just fucking talking is enough to keep me captivated. Yeah. Like I sat there and just wanted to hear him speak. Like when he did that little monologue at the end.
Oh, okay, that too.
I was like, wow.
What about remember the it wasn't even a comedy special, but he was on stage doing after COVID. George Floyd thing. It was all about George Floyd.
Outside, right?
Yeah, it was. It was called like. Well, I forgot the time that.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking
about. What was the time? I forgot. That George Floyd was being choked. Yeah. It was like 10 minutes, whatever. It was like the title of it.
Yeah, it was like 9. It was the actual second 9 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. But I forgot the number, but yeah.
It was the number. It was like 9:49, 9:59, whatever.
Yeah, whatever that was.
But even then, like
that was really,
it's just him talking at this point. He's so prolific to the point where he can just fucking talk. And you're gonna want to listen.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I don't care for him to be funny. I just enjoy hearing this man speak to the point where it's like, fuck it, whatever. It doesn't have to be funny. You talking is enough to keep me captivated for a fucking hour.
Yeah, he's in like a rare place most comedians aren't. He's at the point where he doesn't give a fuck at all. Like he could say he'd go on stage. He's not even looking for laughs when he goes on stage. He's just looking to get his shit off. Yeah, whatever's on his mind. Like,
and that's so.
And he knows people are gonna watch it, so he's like, fuck it. Like,
you know how impactful that is for niggas to be like, yo, this wasn't funny, but I'm gonna listen. Like. I know it's not gonna be funny, but I'm gonna fucking listen to what every word you're saying. Miss it.
Like, and it was solid though. It was like I think it was worth watching. Like it was funny to me. But
the ending was. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but the ending was dumb fucking funny. Because I was not expecting him to say that whole entire thing and then to cap it off with, She died. Like I was like, oh shit.
I don't think that was supposed to be funny, was it? Did people laugh at that point?
No, they were all taken off guard, and he was like, nah, don't worry. Like,
that wasn't a joke. Hey, she committed suicide. Yeah.
Yeah, like she died.
Like,
it was just like it took me off guard, so I started laughing.
I looked her up. I found their Twitter and shit. I was looking at it.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
But I overall think that was a really good special, and I don't want to hear him in a capacity of comedy anymore. I don't want to hear him in a capacity of comedy anymore. I want him to do more and lean into more just talking. A podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a podcast.
No,
I don't think he has.
I want him to have his own fucking podcast or transition stand up into a stand up comedy podcast.
He could have been doing that. I don't think he
doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, if he wanted to, he would.
That's just a selfish.
Because that would have been easy money for him. Like you could have. I mean, you got. 50,
this is just for me personally.
Got like 50+ mil from fucking Netflix. I don't care.
I'm just speaking from a selfish consumer perspective of what I would.
I'd fucking watch it. Yeah, I'd love to watch a podcast.
Or like even like I don't know, something where he doesn't have to worry about being funny. He's just fucking talking. Like
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who are your top comedians of all time?
I don't have any.
You don't have a list?
No.
No order? You don't have like a top 3, top 2?
I like Kevin Hart a lot, but he's not funny anymore because he's too concerned about being canceled. So, yeah, I don't have like a top. I just enjoy them. Like,
okay, you don't have like, damn, not anyone.
Nah, 'cause I wasn't really into comedy like that growing up.
Like Chris Rock on Chris Rock is for me. Chris Rock is up there. Cat Williams is my favorite of all time.
Okay.
Cat Williams' specials, Pimp Chronicles, American Gangster. There's Pimp Chronicles. I said Pimp Chronicles. There's like a bunch of them, but
yeah, I didn't grow up
all time fucking. I've never laughed. Any of his specials, I've never laughed that hard in my life. It's Cat Williams, easy. Who else? Pryor is dope. Eddie Murphy's good.
Yeah, see, none of these people I've heard growing up. So
you can watch them now. It's just timeless.
I think it's the quality that's gonna piss me off. Like,
well, Cat Williams is like good quality.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Not bad.
Yeah, I kind of like
Eddie Murphy was like on a. People don't realize how. I mean, our generation doesn't realize how big Eddie Murphy was. We look at him as like, oh, it's a Nutty Professor dude. Yeah. But it's like in his prime during his comedy career, he was like fucking the biggest shit out. Like, you know what I mean? He was a legend.
I listen to more of these new comedians now, but that's because like they're making like fucking video content, skits and shit like that.
I like Schultz a lot. He's dope.
Yeah, his stand up, his crowd work is funny.
He's one of the few comedians that his stand up is actually like I actually enjoy as podcasters. I mean, where I actually like enjoy his stand up.
It's interesting
you
because
ever try to listen to Joe Rogan's stand up? It's like
no,
it's like mid.
I'm not gonna bother.
It's mid. Yeah.
Fucking I'm kind of interested to see where these Instagram comedians go. Like, will they do stand up? I know it's not.
It's not something you just pick up. That's the thing.
But that's interesting because it's like, oh, sorry. It's just interesting because they call themselves a comedian. I mean, I get it. It's a different form of comedy. I'm just curious. Like Drewski, like he does stand up now. When he goes on tour.
Actually? Yeah, I saw it on tour. He does. He does some crowd work. Yeah, he warms the crowd up. So
I want to see if that can expand.
I like the idea of like comedy shows mixed in with music shows. That's kind of dope. Dave Chappelle did that too. Yeah. That's kind of. It's interesting. But you mixing those arts is kind of.
I just want to know if these kids are gonna have a comedian of their generation. Like,
yeah, who's the comedian of this generation? Bill Burr is like the hottest. Is he still? I guess not. Oh, John Mulaney is like.
I don't know these niggas.
Mulaney, he's big.
Melanie?
He's big. John Mulaney? Mulaney? I don't know.
Melanie Trump? She's doing comedy now?
He's Melanie? Louis C.K. was my guy, but he got canceled.
For jerking off or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, man.
Hey, man.
Can't jerk off everywhere, bro.
Off. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever.
All right.
I'm not going to get into that too far.
Yeah, but... All right, so let's just wrap it up, even though we kind of did already. Overall, 6 out of 10. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair assessment.
I give it 6. Yeah, 6 is exactly what I'd give it. Yeah.
All right. Where you want to go? You want to go sports?
Kyrie.
Or
let's go Kyrie. Kyrie Irving, man. So Kyrie Irving's got his heels in the dirt.
Heels. Oh.
Not getting the vax, which is it is what it is.
This nigga is annoying, bro.
But anyway,
can't Kyrie.
So New York, obviously, you can't be in an arena if you're not vaccinated. So he's not gonna be able to play any games in New York, and then he might be able to play road games, but depending on the state, if they allow him. So
LA.
No, he's not gonna be able to play.
No, I'm saying LA can't.
And no California. Maybe like you'll be Memphis Grizzlies, like the only team you can play all season.
Yeah.
You gotta go to New Orleans Pelicans, like
Anywhere in the deep south.
Florida team, maybe. Yeah, you gotta
But how many arenas, how many states are doing that? Do you know?
It's only a few that are not doing it. I feel like it's like less than.
Oh, so it's mad arenas.
So it's most teams. Like
most states are like dead. Like, nah, you cannot play.
I don't know. Actually, I can't. Don't quote me on that.
Because every time I heard it, like on ESPN or whatever, they keep saying it's LA and New York are the only teams leading.
It's California and New York. Yeah.
They're the only states that are like, nah, like we're not playing with y'all niggas. Like, you cannot come in here with a vax pass.
I feel like most NBA. Now I'm thinking about it. Most NBA teams probably safe. Probably not Boston. Boston, you probably need a vaccination. I'm guessing.
Jersey's fine. Well, there's no team in Jersey.
Most like Oklahoma State, you'll probably be okay. Oklahoma State, you'll probably be all right with no vax. They don't give a fuck. Pull up, Kyrie.
So, I feel like.
But he won't be able to practice at home either. So he's gonna.
Kyrie's annoying.
He's probably gonna miss most of the season unless they change the rules for him.
Can I give a hot take?
Go ahead.
And hear me out, guys. Don't be mad at how I say this. But I feel as if Kyrie has not been the same since Kehlani was spotted back with Party Next Door. Ever since then, this nigga stopped going to work. He stopped caring about how he looked. He looked disheveled and tired.
The ongoing meme I kept seeing was people were saying Kyrie was doing acid and smoking Newports with Kalani, but he's afraid to take the vaccine now. I was like the ongoing.
What the fuck?
Ongoing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
Oh, nah, yeah. You can't be doing acid and Newports as a combo and be like, nah, like I'm anti-vax. Nigga, are you dumb?
I mean, you could tell he's the type that be really into that spiritual, like psychedelic.
He be trying to break the fourth wall that doesn't exist.
Like, get your chakras open, get your third eye fucking busted up. You know?
Kyrie the type of nigga to look into the camera. There's no camera there. Like on The Office, he's just like, it's like, bro, what are you looking at? Like, there's no camera.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's just a fucking, back to the topic. It's just really inconveniencing the Nets. And this is the third year. Like, he's barely at work.
Yeah.
Like, at what point in time?
And they're not going to trade him because he said he also mentioned, if you trade me, I'm retiring.
Exactly.
So he's
what do you do at that point? And then KD's riding for Kyrie, so it's like there ain't that much you can do if you're Kyrie. I'm not Kyrie. If you're the Nets front organization, like you just kind of gotta like take it to the chest and deal with it until his contract's up.
Imagine if like the governor changes the laws because of him.
That would never happen. But
that'd be crazy. What if it did? You'd never be surprised. Just because they would like not say it's because of him, but they'd start getting pressure and they like. I could see that where they're like, oh, okay, arenas for players that they no longer require vaccines.
I could see it happening, but it won't. It won't.
But if it did, like
that'd be nuts.
He would be the mascot for anti-vaxxers. Anti-vaxxers would like everyone would have a Kyrie. It would be MAGA hats and Kyrie jerseys.
Oh, that's a bad look. Because, he's like really like activist. Like you can't call yourself activist at that point.
Be double tight. But I mean, he would become their favorite player overnight out of nowhere. But,
what would you do if you was the Nets front office? I was thinking about this all week.
You can't do shit.
But what would you do? Like if you was in that position?
I call up his manager. I'm like, can you just inject him with this shit in his sleep?
This is an idiot.
Oh my god,
damn,
bro.
If I'm the Nets front,
because it's not even on the Nets at this point. Because it's a state thing. It's not like I'm sure if it came down to it, they'd be like, all right, fuck it, you can play Kyrie. But it's the fucking government. You know what I mean?
But how do you handle it? If I'm the Nets, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I call KD in. I'm saying it just like this, no questions asked. I'm like, yo, I know you riding with your boy. Enough is enough. He's been here for 3 years and has barely played a full season's worth of games.
Yeah.
We did this for you, not him. We really don't care if he's here. We are going to trade him if he does not get vaccinated. If you don't want to play, so be it. Or I say this, nigga, you better win a championship, or both y'all calling.
Yeah.
If you don't win if KD don't win a championship this year, all this is not worth it.
Shit, man.
Or at least get to the NBA Finals. That's fair.
Yeah, all the NBA players have his back too. That's the funny part.
This nigga's got
Bradley Beal and Andrew Wiggins were also anti-vax. But,
Wiggins did that quick.
Wiggins ended up getting it, and you saw his quote after. He was like, "What the fuck he said?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a shame that I had to do it, but they made it, so I had to choose between basketball and getting the vaccine. I just hope I'll be okay in 10 years from now." So he was trying to say like 10 years from now, he's afraid that I'll fuck him up.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like I was saying,
that shit is fucking funny.
Bro, KD gotta win, man. If KD don't win this year, This nigga looks stupid. The Nets look stupid.
Kyrie. Unless they change the rules.
They're not, nigga. You know that. Enough.
What if like the COVID rates? What if COVID deaths go down and like, oh shit, we can open back shit up? All right, no more vaccine.
No, you know that's not happening. Not.
That's wild.
It's October. It's about to get cold as shit. I heard someone hawk spitting outside earlier. We're fucked, bro. Like, nigga, no. Kyrie not playing no home games. Whatever Knicks game they got, he not playing that either. Whatever LA games they got, he not playing that either unless he get vaccinated. KD needs to win, or this whole shit is a failure. Like,
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Bro, KD is riding for a nigga that don't give a fuck about him. Like,
Kyrie's gonna play like just random ass states.
Yeah, that's crazy. And what are you gonna do in the playoffs? Yo, imagine if the
Can't
playoffs
play home games in the playoffs. Yeah.
But what if it's LA Lakers versus Nets?
He just misses the whole series.
Bro.
Hopefully he gets resolved by then, but he's not taking it. I don't think there's no way he takes it too. He's too hard headed. Like I doubt he would take it.
Cause now he's
What do they gotta do to make him take it? What do you think?
bring Kehlani back.
Bring Kalani for him?
Yeah.
Like, yo.
You know what's crazy? Like people were saying, like, yo, they feel like he's gonna take it the day before the season starts, like the actual season starts, and then people are like, but then he looks really stupid because it's like you did all this just to take it before the season started.
He's not gonna. I guarantee you, this is gonna be an ongoing thing through the season.
Yes, you gotta. If I'm Kyrie at this point, you gotta die on this hill and ride it out for a couple more months.
And I feel like they're gonna find a loophole, or they're gonna change. I have a feeling like a law is gonna change. Like,
No,
watch them be like, all right, players don't need the vaccine.
That's stupid.
Say some shit like that.
Because you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a trickle down. Everybody gonna start complaining.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, so this nigga gonna play a game for 15 mil, but I can't go to work.
I just want to see it because I think that shit will be juicy as hell.
That's gonna be foul,
good
bro.
Drama. Seeing the fucking
niggas will lose their mind. There might actually really be protests.
I just really want to see the anti-vaxxers become Kyrie fans. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't think they'll become Kyrie. No, actually, they won't. They won't.
If the law changed because of him?
No, because they lost their jobs.
Oh yeah, that's their fault though.
Yeah, but imagine you lost your job. So, this nigga died on the same principle, and he got his job. He still gets paid.
I mean, all due respect, they work at Kohl's. He's Kyrie Irving. And,
he don't need his job. He's good. I need this shit.
It's a difference.
I can't eat.
You get a different job. Like,
bro, like, he got 15 million in the bank already. He's good.
Yeah.
Like, I got $15 in the bank. I'm not.
This is actually a good transition. I don't know if you had any other shit you want to bring about Kyrie. It's actually a good transition. But
no, I'm done.
But speaking about like losing their jobs and shit, so I've been talking to someone on and off, and they have some somewhat strong anti-vax views.
Oh God.
So I thought I was a man of principle, and I wouldn't like talk to someone that was like anti-vax. I thought I was, but shit goes out the window, and you look at a couple stories they post, and you're like, fuck it, let me shoot my shot.
Oh, they didn't like outright say it.
Well, no, they were posting their whole story was full of anti-vax shit.
Okay, like what? Give me an example.
Oh, like fuck, just straight up. Oh, well, this person lost their job as like a teacher because they want to get the vaccine.
The chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lost her job because she wouldn't take the vaccine. So, that and she's posting like crazy anti-vax memes and shit like that.
Do you remember any?
Not like memes. There was like posts of like, this person is in the hospital with fucking. It's like there's like a thing
Nicki
going
Minaj's
on.
Cousin Tesco's are large.
There's like a thing going on where there's like people faking like like faking seizures because of the vaccine. And you could tell like,
it was a chick that was leg was shaking.
Yeah, like bitch, all right, like relax, all right, chief.
My leg ain't do that.
But anyway, I feel shameless because I was shooting my shot and talking to her. And then it got too much. It turned into an argument out of nowhere.
Oh, okay, thank God.
But I was shooting my shot. I was like, so it's good.
I was about to say, you're a sick nigga. If you got in her DMs and was like, yeah, yo, it's crazy because like
I got that's what I was gonna go.
I got Moderna.
You reminded me.
Hey, my nose got bigger. Fucking Pinocchio ass nigga.
This is actually what I was trying to say. I slid in her DM so shameless me. I'm kind of so ashamed. I slid in her DM saying, I said, look, I'm very pro-vax, but I respect your views and principles. You're willing to lose your job over this. Not many people in our generation have principles like that, and I really respect.
Fucking simp. You dirty nigga.
I was laughing the whole time while typing that. Like,
you are a dirty nigga. How dare you? There's certain lies you can say to women That's not one of them, my nigga. Like, how do you just enter a woman's comment? Yeah, I'm vaxxed, bro, but like, I respect your
That
view.
wasn't like my first message to her. Like we had ongoing conversations before, but I was like, yo, let me throw some simpery.
What was your first one? You was like, yo, I had a seizure from Pfizer too. Like, that's crazy. Like,
slide in. How do you slide in? I'm actually a big Kyrie Irving fan.
It's crazy, son, because like I boycotted my job for Pfizer. Like, yo, you a dirty nigga.
That was kind of the most shameless moment in my life in a minute.
Do you have any respect for yourself? Like,
I don't think so.
you need therapy.
I think I'm cool.
Nah, you need therapy.
Hey, man.
That's embarrassing.
If you've seen her, you'd be like, damn, I might consider this. She's cute.
Let me see.
I'll show you later.
I want to see that. I want to get a reaction on my face. Like, can you pull it up while I talk? Like,
Fuck it.
Because, like, nah, I feel like, you know how bad a chick would be?
I was down
have
bad.
to be.
I'm not gonna lie, I was down bad.
It was 2 p.m.
shit,
You was
like-
horny, nigga. Oh, you're disgusting. Like,
That's how you know it was bad. It was like on top of my story.
damn, you can't even find it. Alright. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe Pfizer fucked me up too.
He was looking alright, you know?
Maybe Pfizer did fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yo, that's really frustrating because it'd be the baddest of the baddest. That'd be the dumbest of the dumbest. Like, you know how like animals, you know how animals is the small dog and they call him the runt of the litter. Like she's the runt of her family. Like, you dumb motherfucker. Like, but why are you
Holy
so
shit.
fucking? Oh my god.
Hey man, I don't know. At the same time, it's my problem is
I always said all the lies in the book. Let me see your picture one more time. Let me just think of what I said.
My problem is a lot of these anti-vaxxers be pretending like, oh, it's my personal decision. She had no personal on her profile apparently. But
What the
it's
fuck?
her story. It's like got her shit. I guess.
Nah, that's never mind.
Well, even in her story, you can find a ton of fucking anti-vax shit right now. Like,
Nah, I just want to see what she looked like, but I can tell from like
just
that was a filter, first of all. So,
But I've seen, you know.
are you seen her in person?
Nah, but I've seen a lot of that shit. But anyway.
Nah, she's using a filter. It's the nose that makes it look good. Never mind. I'm not spitting no anti-vax rhetoric for her. Fuck it.
But my problem with these anti-vax people, a lot of them is that they pretend they're like, this is my personal health decision. Like, you have no business in my personal health. This is something I'm just uneasy with. But in reality, that's what they're saying. But in reality, it's like, nah, it's like the fucking, this is a devilish thing, and it's gonna change my DNA. It's all based in misinformation, but they're trying to front like it's a personal decision, but it's like, you know, it's rooted in
I get it though. 'Cause, like,
misinformation. I don't know.
Pfizer changed my DNA. I no longer have DNA. I have USA. Yo,
Bring Trump back, man.
I was about to say that. I was like, yo, are we at the point now where we
Not
can say
in
Trump is funny?
office. Not in office. I just mean like on Twitter. Like,
But like, answer a question. Like, are we at the point now where we could say Trump is funny? Like, Trump was funny as fuck.
I was saying he was funny since day one. Like,
Alright,
I always thought he was funny.
I feel like
someone could be a piece of shit and be funny at the same
he
time.
was fucking funny. Like,
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I just wish he wasn't the president. Like, maybe a Senate.
Holy shit! Remember when he made fun of the fucking the journalist that had like he had like a disability?
And he's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, that shit is fucking
You don't remember when he said to Ted Cruz, he's like, yo, your wife is ugly.
She's like, hey, believe me, pal. You have no problem with that. She's not a looker. Or some shit.
I can't even get it. She's not a looker. Trust me. Believe me, pal. Oh, man. You know what's funny now? Like, Ted Cruz loves that nigga. That goes to show you bullying
slurping
works.
him, yeah, fucking slurping him.
Bullying works, yo.
There's too many good Trump moments, but yeah, we can talk about that forever.
I would love like a really decently made Trump collaboration. No.
A podcast we live.
No. That's horrible.
I saw him. I was watching. Sorry to interrupt, but I was watching. There's this fight boxing event recently, and Trump commentated the whole thing. Did we talk about this? Like, we probably talked about it in the podcast.
No, but I've definitely
This
fucking heard
this
that.
is like 2 months ago. There was a whole fucking fight show, and Trump is just there announcing, like what the Trump, his son, and they were just there.
I remember it.
He knows his
vaguely.
boxing too. He's like, yeah, this fella has a really good left jab. Like he just knows.
Could have used him to beat the Wuhan.
Yeah. He was calling out. He was making those jokes. I swear to God, he was making those jokes the
I
whole
gotta
time
find
too.
that. I
It's
gotta
fucked
find
up
that.
because when you're watching Trump in that environment where he's not talking about politics, you're like, yo, he's kind of likable.
Yeah, he's likable as fuck when he's not
He's like
being
talking,
a
just shooting this
racist
shit,
prick.
like talking sports.
When he's not being a racist prick, he's actually
man.
funny. But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I gotta find that video though. I definitely gotta check that out. This is random, but I'm lit. And I would really like a board where I can see the topics. So I don't have to keep looking at the computer.
Oh, we had one, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like a screen, like your TV over there.
Oh,
that would be nice.
Figure that out.
Anywho,
yeah, you want me to bring up that last one, or you had something else you want to bring up?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Drake real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like somehow, some way in the universe, niggas found a way to ruin Drake's career. I think Drake's career is officially ruined because not only are people pointing out that Drake is a bitch ass nigga, but now they done reduced this man to a cartoon character that does weird gimmicky things. When he smells pie, he's scared. Nigga said Drake is the type of dude to say eureka when he has a thought. And I thought...
My favorite was Drake the type of dude to say, don't mind if I do, and rub his fingers together when he sees a cookie or a donut.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Fucking loser.
Lick his lips.
But Drake is in this weird BBL status where he's just been weird. Like
BBL status?
Yeah. You see the way this nigga be posing in his pictures? Just,
oh, yeah.
what do you mean breathe? Don't tell me to breathe. Like... Well, that was when they won the championship, but it's like, yo, he been doing this weird, like, squint, lip puckered BBL face thing going on.
Yeah. I think that was the Loverboy rollout.
No, I think that's really who he is.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's who he wants to be now.
He's been famous.
Certified BBL boy.
He's been famous longer than he has not been famous. So
Certified BBL boy.
This kind of skews your brain a little bit. He's probably kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
He's not a real person. But he goes through phases where he becomes a meme. Drake's always gone through the Drake the type of dude to do X, Y, and Z. He's always gone through these phases of memes, but and it's kind of on him because he
acting
makes
like a
himself
bitch
as a meme rapper. He's a meme.
Yeah.
Like he literally his lyrics are Instagram captions. Like he makes them to be spicy. He does meme dances. He posts memes.
It's just I feel like this is not a meme anymore. I think this is the real Drake.
Yeah.
Like
just the cartoon version.
Yeah, both the bitch version and the cartoon version. The cartoon shit was funny as fuck. I was reading the comments and it was like, yo, it's crazy how this just expanded into this shit. Like all of a sudden now
Looney Tunes now. Like
yeah, he's a Looney Tune rapper. Oh, new genre.
Looney Tunes rapper.
Yo, imagine if you really made that a genre.
Except a Tweety Bird on the album.
I don't know. We need to pray for Drake, man. I don't like seeing my favorite artists go out like this.
Yeah,
niggas Yosemite Sam all of a sudden. Like what the fuck? Like.
You were right too about an album cover. Like,
what?
Once the emojis, because when we first saw the cover, the album wasn't out yet, and we're like, if that's the cover, this album's gonna suck.
Yeah,
and yeah. We're right
the album is kind of like slowly growing on me, like more songs than I did before.
I haven't even put it back in the rotation. It's out of the rotation. It hasn't made a spot.
Yeah, and completely random. Before we get into like the top question you want to ask me, Kanye took down Donda for like a day.
Oh yeah, so
yeah. My dad texted me. He's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
but there was 2 versions of Donda out at the same time, so I think that might have been part of the reason.
Yeah,
because I think what happened with the label was they released the wrong version at first, and then he kept updating it, and then they're like, "Yo, you can't just keep updating because it's fucking up people's libraries." So they're like, "Fuck it, all right, we'll make 2 albums." So there's 2 Dondas out on Apple Music, and it's not confusing, and they're like completely different albums. Not complete, but there's like different verses, different.
Yeah, that's his fault though.
I mean, he's the perfectionist.
Yeah, you keep changing every 5 minutes.
I guarantee you, like, you listen to Don again, like, a year from now, it's going to be completely different.
You might as well just buy a
Not completely different. It'll be solidly, like, different verses, features.
Just buy a CD and then, like, so you have the one you like. Just call it a fucking day. All right. That was it with Drake. I pray for my nigga Drake, man. We're going to get him back. All right, what's the question you wanted to ask me?
This is super random, but I was watching... I saw something today with this girl. This Uber driver was like giving his confessions, and he was talking about how he picked up a girl from a bar, and she was like super drunk, and she gets in the back seat, and she's super hammered, and she's like, "Can you just drive around for a while?" And she turns the window down, so he's like, "Damn, she's about to start puking everywhere."
Wait, can I stop you real quick?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. When you're dumb lit and you roll that window down,
that air hits your face. You're like,
"Oh yeah, I tell you, man. I tell you, this is a great night. Okay, this is a great night. Like, my bad. That was just." I feel it on my face.
Yeah, so this dude thinks he's about to puke. He's like looking for a bag so she could puke in, but he looks back and she's just having her hand in the air, like breezing her. You know when kids like do that thing, they're putting their hands at the window in the air. And she's talking like craziness. She's talking like, she was just talking about life and shit. She was like, what if I told you I have 3 months, I have terminal brain cancer and it's too late to treat, and I only have 3 months to live. And this dude was awkwardly driving around. This girl was just waving her hands out the window. He's like,
that's crazy.
And he said, like, yeah, I just dropped her to the location and then I cried my way home. What the fuck? Because it was just a sad story. You're in the girl.
Oh, she really does?
Yeah, she really did.
Oh.
And it was just like, yeah.
I thought it was like a what if scenario.
No, it wasn't like a what if. She definitely
shit.
did. So I was thinking, like, damn, like, what would you do if you knew that you had like 3 months to live, like your terminal cancer? Like, what? How are you living your life? You can't treat the shit. You're like, fuck it, nope.
3 months to live. How am I living my life?
Mm-hmm.
First step: taking out 6 credit cards. Fuck it.
You know that goes to your family, right?
Okay.
The debt transfer. You're like, fuck. The amount you didn't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's their problem.
I'm here for a good time. Definitely not a long time. Yeah, so, what's the fucking problem?
Debt transfers with your estate.
I'm started crying.
Hey, man.
First step. All right. First thing I'm doing is taking out a massive amount of credit cards. And I'm also going to try to get a loan just to see if I can get it. If I can't, cool. I got the credit cards. I'm taking all the money out in a cash advance. Second step, I'm going to hit up Tiana Trump.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one, Bundle of Britney.
Okay. Threesome?
Yes.
Three.
At this point,
that's probably didn't cost you a penny.
It will, but
how much would that cost?
I feel as if I say I'm going to school, I can get a sizable loan from Sally Mae. So, because they don't give a fuck. So right then and there, I should have
I'm going to grad school.
Yeah. So right there, I should have about $300,000 in my pocket.
Okay.
They're gonna think I have money. I'm gonna get both of them pregnant. just to teach Bundle of Britney a lesson. I'm gonna get her pregnant
and just die. I'll get her pregnant and die.
Phase 2 of this.
Damn, you thought about this shit.
I'm thinking about this on the fly. Phase 2 with the $300,000. I probably should have about $100,000.
You budgeting and shit.
I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm gonna use about $10,000 to see where it goes. In a perfect world, I should win a decent amount to have $300,000 again.
What if you win $1 million? Yeah, let's just go crazy.
I have $1 million now. Cool. The next step after I get this $1 million, that's actually tricky. I'm definitely gonna do every drug I wanted to do that I was too pussy to do.
That's actually on my list. Yeah.
Starting with the bad one, the one that they're putting in the weed.
Like fentanyl?
Yes.
No, that's not a drug you try. Don't try fentanyl. That's like you take that when you want to die. Like, all right.
I mean, what's the difference?
Nah, I want.
All right.
You just want to get high versus.
I'll do coke.
Fentanyl, nah.
All right, my bad. I'll do the coke. I'll do weed, like really
so weed. Yo, I got 3 months to die. I'll probably smoke some weed. Dog, you do that right now. It's legal, dog.
Nah, I'm gonna smoke some weeds, and I'm gonna do some coke, and I'm gonna do a little heroin just to see. Just like mix it in like a little sampler.
Yeah.
Like a charcuterie.
Terminally ill.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a charcuterie board of drugs. So I think that's smart.
This is a platter.
Definitely going to have sex with a stripper.
Why stripper?
Just a no. Like
it's
a bad
not
one.
Magical. It's like.
Nah, just a no, but I have 3 months to live.
It's just a pussy.
I definitely want to get into a lot of bar fights.
Okay.
Just a no. Definitely plan out an orgy. Just a no.
Stop saying just a no.
Just a no. Plan out an orgy. And then
suck some dick, just a no.
No. I don't need to suck dick, just a no. Last month.
You gotta know.
It's my last month to live. I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes, get all my affairs in order, make sure my debt is carried on to somebody else.
Yo, moms, I love you, but here's a bill for $3 million.
Yeah, I'm going
Sally
crazy.
Mae, R.I.P. I'll slap you in your casket. Yo, you left me with that type of debt. I'm slapping the shit out you with your casket.
And what else am I doing? My last month, I definitely want to travel, of course. You gotta travel.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Gotta see the Northern Lights, right? But in my last week of death, I got a massacre, bro.
What?
Yeah, I gotta go out with a bang. Like,
what?
I gotta commit a massacre.
What? No.
Like, you know how Itachi killed off his entire clan? I gotta kill off a clan. Not my clan, but a clan.
It got to be the Ku Klux Klan.
That too. Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I'm
also,
about to get taken down for hate speech because
oh no, I'm not putting this on. But also the government.
he's like, I gotta commit a massacre.
Yeah, gotta do away with the government. One man riot.
FBI, if you're listening, he does not have terminal cancer, and this was not a real scenario.
It was.
Jesus.
Or hear me out. I can buy a plane.
Okay.
And test out my theory with 42nd Street.
No, we're not elaborating. No, we're not elaborating. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
Just saying.
We're not elaborating on what he means by that. He has a theory: if you fly a plane past 42nd Street, the lights look pretty. That's it. No.
I would have thrown a comedy. It's fucking terribles. Come on, man. Fucking tired of this shit.
Jesus Christ, bro. I thought you were gonna say something sweet. You know, like
What? I'm dying,
like,
nigga.
You know, be something sentimental.
Nah, but keep it stacked. If I really had 3 months to live and I'm dying, everybody dying.
What?
Why I gotta die?
Are you that
Everybody
petty? Yo, it's crazy that the amount of petty you're at is you're so petty you become a terrorist. I didn't know it was possible. Like, you're so petty. Like, oh nah. If I'm not happy, you motherfucker. If I'm about to die, I gotta be petty. Y'all gotta die too. Like,
You want something wholesome, nigga? If I'm about to die in 3 months, I'm finding a Pokemon. What the fuck you want from me? Nigga, if I die, everybody die. Fuck out of here. How dare you be happy while I'm dead? That's fucked up.
Yeah, I got terminal cancer, so I decided to join the Islamic State. You know.
All right. I don't know.
Yo, I just joined ISIS. You know, my terminal cancer, like.
Bro, they be having mad fun.
You be seeing the Taliban videos of the floaties in fucking water parks.
I'm not condoning what they're doing, but they be having mad fun, my
That's
nigga.
the Taliban. All right, don't mix it up.
I took it to the deep end. So whatever you say
I'm
is
still
fine.
dead.
Whatever you say is fine.
I was gonna give like a serious. All right, here's what I'm seriously doing.
Okay. Oh, we're doing serious.
Well, I was like, I don't know. I didn't think you'd become a terrorist. I didn't expect you.
It was for content. It was for content.
Yeah, bro. You know, I just joined. I
didn't know I had to give this a serious answer.
I just joined ISIS for the views.
All right. What would you do if you had 3 months to live?
So,
oh shit.
like, I'm doing the drug thing too. I'm going to Peru, doing fucking ayahuasca in a forest.
Okay.
Fucking doing that. You know, I might fuck a shaman.
A guy?
I don't know. Like, hopefully not a guy. I don't know. Shit, it's gender neutral. I'm praying to get a girl one, but yo, if I'm off the ayahuasca.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm doing all types of psychedelics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm traveling. I'm going to China. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Sicily. Viewing. Damn, my shit sounds whack now because you went terrorist, so I can't even talk this shit.
I wish you knew what I just thought about in my head, like, because you gave me an idea.
Air it out, kid.
I was like, yo, honestly, now I kind of want to change it up. I might go to a KKK rally, like, just to see, like, what the vibes are.
Like, just like see if they convince you, like, change my mind.
Yeah, like, you know what? I hate niggas too. Like,
Tyrone Biggums.
Oh my god.
Like, yo, like, what can I do? What can I do for you?
Yo, now listen, Massa, listen, Massa.
Yo, I really fuck with the movement. I fuck with the vibes. So,
Can't say it
I
like
fuck with the
that.
vision. Like, what can I do?
If I say it like that, I'm getting
How do
shot.
I help you grow? Like,
I can't say it like that, guys. I really enjoys what y'all is doing over here, Massa. I'm not really good at books reading and stuff.
It's like a slave of Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, should I have a good slave voice?
It wasn't bad.
Oh, I don't really like that you said that. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up that you said
Hey,
that.
man, you're the solid slave.
I'm doing a podcast by myself.
Hey, shit, man.
I'm a little fucked up.
All right, you went from terrorist to now you exterminated everybody. Now you got mad. You have a
Ku
good
Klux.
slave. It's better than your Bane impression. I'll tell you that.
Aw. All right.
Holy shit.
Whatever. All right.
I don't think I got it yet.
Can I give a serious answer
No.
to what I would do for 3 months?
I don't think anyone cares after your terrorist.
No, they don't. But to ease my conscience,
Okay.
I would really do, like, genuinely really want to see the world, because, like, Like I said, like the Northern Lights, like I see like videos of it all the time and it looks so fucking amazing.
I feel like that shit is overrated as fuck.
I just want to see it though.
Yeah, you just go in. First off, it's like in the middle of the Arctic or some shit.
So what?
You gotta go there. The traveling there is probably a bitch. You
Yeah.
probably gotta take like 3 different planes. It's
And a
cold
bus.
as fuck. You gotta be in like 10 layers, and then you see the lights, and it lasts like 15 minutes. And you're like, oh,
So?
this is ill. Let me take a couple of Instagram photos, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna die in 3 months. Why do I need Instagram photos?
So, who's else taking Instagram photos? Like, I'm there for myself at that point.
I feel like most people.
I definitely would go.
Selfies.
I would do things I wouldn't do now. So that would be one of those things. Climb Mount Everest.
Anal.
No, this is the serious one. This is not the joke one.
Serious
Like, what the fuck?
You set me up.
Yeah, climb Mount Everest.
That sounds overrated too.
Who cares? You're dying. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
but you know.
Oh, and honestly, if I really could, like, just get like somehow $2 million,
All right.
it's just do any wild thing, like really gamble it all away at the last second. Like if I knew I was dying in 5 minutes, just spend 5 minutes gambling away $2.5 million, or just buying a bunch of shit that equals out to $2.5 million,
Like a fucking
like mad ASOS clothes.
But it's like, yo, right before his death, he bought $2.1 million worth of ASOS shit.
Yeah, on a discount.
First off, they don't have enough shit in their fucking.
So I'm buying ASOS.
They don't have their inventory. Isn't even worth that much.
Yeah, man.
You buy all their shit like, yo, we don't got enough. Like,
I'm gonna put my dick on the internet. I don't know.
oh yeah, you gotta put out a sex tape.
Garden style.
Yeah,
Definitely, I would. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would do if I was dying in 3 months.
I think that's a good way to end the
Start an
podcast.
act of terrorism and spend $2.5 million. Like,
Yeah. Ladies, have you ever become so petty you became a terrorist? Call ISIS.com now.
you'll be surprised what women do out of pettiness, man.
Yeah, I've been.
They
dealing
just be
with some
crazy.
pettiness, but
You know what I like about? I'm sorry, this is so random.
Okay.
But before I end this shit, what I like about Dave Chappelle's comedy things, he just kept saying "bitch" like just randomly. Like I just don't know why. I found it so fucking funny. Like, he just kept saying it unprovoked, and I was like, yeah,
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, bitch.
yeah. I was like, these niggas are stupid.
Yeah, it's good
All right.
bitch placement.
Let me see. We actually really hit every topic for once.
Yeah, we're like an hour anyway, right?
Yeah, normally that doesn't happen.
It's been a good episode.
All right, guys. Yo, eventually I'm gonna come up with a cool way to end this podcast. Like the Brilliant Idiots, they say if you're listening to this, you're either absolutely brilliant or positively stupid. I'm gonna figure it out.
If you listen to this, you're the completely irresponsible, or
No, because it's the same thing as Brilliant
completely.
Idiots. Like Joe Budden says,
Nah,
like this whole soliloquy thing. Like we got to get our own thing to end the podcast.
I don't
like,
think people really reach the end that often.
Yeah, but eventually.
Even when I was
will.
in the podcast, like when I know they're wrapping up, when you hear the wrap up talk, like now they're like, I'm out. I'm going.
All right, but I want something just in case they get to the end. Like,
End it off with like a freestyle.
don't show her your dick. It's gonna end up in the group chat.
Nah, that's not it.
All right, patent pending. Bye.